Hello and welcome to Bargain and Subscription Gaming. My name is Rich. We play a little more Forza Motorsport. We still don't have enough to play our featured tour, so we're going to play the Open Class Tour, the D-Class Series. It's the first race. Let's pick our car here. We have 5 eligible cars. And our highest level is the 1985 Toyota Sprinter Trueno GT Apex. I'm going to guess there's no upgrades we can do because we're 400. So let's, we'll just hit the button here. This quick upgrades. Nothing changes. Confirm. All right, go back. This is going to be Circuit the Barcelona-Catalunya National Circuit Alternate. The 1.86 miles. It's going to be 11:40 in the morning. Mostly clear. 1 lap of practice and a 6-lap race. All right, let's do this. I love how it's called a Sprinter and it's D-Class. Like, the thing's going to go like tops 90, maybe 100. I think it's like 90 though. It's not going to be fast. Hell, it's not built to go fast.
So many turns here at Catalunya fall away from you, decreasing your overall traction. So be precise.
And I love those pop-up headlights from the like 80s and 90s. They thought they were such a big deal. Like I don't think we see those so much anymore. It's just another mechanism to go bad. Like that, sooner or later fails, and you end up having to pay to get fixed because you can't drive without the freaking headlights at night. It's 143, so I'm going to go 130, I think is what we're going to be. And we're on the wrong side of the car as a driver. And this is one of those cars that made me wonder, like, does where you're on the line matter dependent on where the driver is in the car? Like, am I supposed to be driving, centered, like, or is it just supposed to be that line supposed to be in the middle of the car? If playing like that first person point of view, it'd be a completely different outlook from that other side. I bet it would throw me off a lot. Oh, I slowed down way too much on that turn. A lot of braking there. That's probably going to knock a few seconds off my guess. That also was not my best turn. Well, I might make the 133. Oh, 130. Okay. Thought for sure I was going to be slower than my guess. It looks like this blue, it looks like somebody took a house paint roller to a car. For more challenge... Got solid gold. I like that. Do things like I do sometimes. My solid gold convertible. Okay, that was just poorly done on my part. This guy's got an Xbox One logo on the back of his. I wonder if it's one of those ones that... Is Forza Motorsport as old as Xbox One? I thought that was well into the Series X. Yeah. I wonder if it's like an official job that somebody released, or if that's... Oh, wow. Yep, yep. Well, he literally just pulled one of my moves there and drove into me. Buddy, here's take my space, my rightful space up front. Oh, you guys, scratching up my beautiful roller, glossy roller paint. I say house paint, but it's like nobody would paint their house this teal, this blue, whatever it is. I don't know what you would paint, but it looks like, really does look like something that was applied with a hand roller and just shellacked over the top of the car poorly. You ask me why I've seen that, say that because I've seen it done. When I was in college, there was a guy who did that purple, this kind of crappy van he had. And painted the Western Illinois University logo and like the team stuff, and he used it to go to tailgating and stuff. Alrighty. We'll be about halfway done in just a second. Nice. Sometimes I get a little locked into like thinking through old conversations and stuff in my head while I'm doing this, and forget that I've been just sitting here staring at the screen the whole time and not talking to y'all. But I do wonder something. So I know some of these you guys like watch all the way through, and like sometimes they just sit there and don't get watched at all. So it does make me curious, you know, what people are responding to in these. I did have somebody write on one of my Hot Wheels Monster Truck Stunt Mayhem videos. They were like wondering if I ever was able to finish one of the levels I was struggling with. And I had not. And I get why they like my video would come up for them, because like it's one of those games where I don't think a lot of people covered it. You know, I remember looking for solutions and stuff when I was playing those games, and there's like just 2 levels in that game where they want you to destroy a certain amount of the stuff that you run through with the monster truck in a set period of time, something like 2.5, 3 minutes, something like that. I don't know. And I just could not hit the number they wanted. They wanted like 70% in that time. And I kept trying to figure, okay, if I take this path, I can maximize what I do. And I just could not get like that last 5% in time. And I tried time, and I finally just uninstalled the game out of frustration. And I thought I was going to have the platinum for that one on my PlayStation. I'm like, okay, it's an easy platinum, because the rest of the game is just like just basic, easy challenges. And it's one of those things where I don't think it's ever gonna, you know, be updated or fixed or thing. It's one thing. It's one of those things where the developers are like, yeah, we're done with this. On to the next thing, like shovelware. We made a quick, fast, licensed product, and you know, there will be the people who buy it because they love Hot Wheels, and we'll make our money, but don't expect any support or you know, updates or DLC, because that's all there is. There ain't no more. It ain't like a big franchise like this, like Forza, where, you know, years after it's released, they're still releasing, you know, new series for us to race. I'm out here grinding out low-level races to make enough money so I can do a featured race to buy a car. I had considered there is a sale going on on Game Pass right now, or on Xbox, like for just grabbing like the upgrades for this game. It'll give me a bunch of car packs, and that might make it a lot easier to get through some of these other you know, series if I have a bunch of cars to choose from. I don't know. It seems against the idea of the, you know, the bargain and subscription, but like also though, we have like how many, you know, videos now? It's like 270. I don't know. I don't have a number off the top of my head, but it's just like, I don't know that it could really be called wasteful to get a car. But it's like, I'm not a car nerd, so I'm not really that into like, oh, I need to have all these cars. But I am like at the point where I'm like, you know, it's getting a little frustrating. You have to grind out these lower level races so I can continue on with the featured stuff. I don't know. And by the time this one probably goes up, because we're a little behind in getting the content up, I'm sure the sale will be close to being over. So I don't know if it's anything anybody will want to mention anyway. But for those of you who are interested, there is a big sale going on. Catalunya National. Oh. All right.
Good run out there.
Good run, yes. Alright, got some experience, got 10,000 credits. Getting closer. I don't know if after this series is done, we'll be able to do the next, go back to the regular. I'm not sure. Next one is the Grand Oak Raceway, the club circuit of 1.63 miles. It'll be 9:40 in the morning, partly cloudy, 1 lap practice, and a 7-lap race. Anyway, thank you all for watching. If you guys want to see more Forza Motorsport, let me know in the comments. If there's other games on Game Pass or PS Plus, games are free to play, games are you're interested in, you can write it down in the comments as well. I'll try to get to them as soon as possible, and I'll see you guys all next time.